What school do you go to?
Rockhurst High School.
What are some problems you had before you walked in, pain-wise?
Semi-torn meniscus, just general knee problems, lower back problems, mostly from squatting, some shoulder problems.
Sounds like a car accident, doesn't it? What have you learned since you started this whole process, this program?
Basically, every time I touched a weight bar, I was doing something wrong.
And I mean, but we need to clarify what's right and what's wrong. Hand, elbow placement, knee. You didn't know anything about this stuff, right?
I thought that the more your knee moved, the more weight you could do.
Basically, it was exactly opposite of what he should have been doing, clearly. But the worst part is you play how many sports?
At the time, 3, now 2.
2 sports. And being an athlete, hoping to, I'd imagine, live a long time, how important is taking care of your body?
It's everything.
How long do you need that thing to work?
Till I'm done.
Is there ever a day where you hope that you have to have surgery to fix something?
Hell no.
So here we're talking about a high school athlete who's played at least 2 to 3 sports, probably the majority of his life. He knows math, reading, and science, but didn't know anything about his meniscus, ACL, labrum, rotator, L4, L5, the very things that normally get damaged, while he's strengthening, or so-called strengthening his body to become a better athlete. Because we know athletes need muscles to be athletic, to improve their game, become more proficient, moving around and moving about. What type of advice would you give other athletes your age and parents even about trainers, coaches, and people?
Unless you're feeling a difference, don't just continue doing what they're doing because they tell you to and because they're above you. Unless you actually can feel what you're doing is helping you, stop that.
And what he actually means is this, is pain is an indicator. A lot of times I meet a kid and we've all been taught that there's no pain, there's no gain, or no gain. And that's the biggest lie told. There should be no pain, all gains. If you have pain in your knees, if you're wearing knee sleeves, if your shoulder is aching, if your elbow hurts, and you're just kind of pushing through, something's wrong. People I hear oftentimes, they say, oh, my knees always pop. How long, if your brakes screech, if your brakes pop, normally that's a sign that they're probably going to have to get fixed, right? Unfortunately, changing your brakes in your car are a lot easier than getting your knee operated on, your elbow operated on, your shoulder, and definitely lower back. And then we're not even going to get into the cost of these things and the damage it does to one's mentality when they do suffer an injury. I'm about to start a series with the athletes I have, and we're just going to get in front of the camera and we're going to start walking through some of the exercises, some things that they know today, and some things that they've now mastered, some things that they did prior, and ways to become better, and most importantly, hold coaches, trainers, and others accountable. Last question I'm going to ask him is, would you do any exercise any other way than I've shown you since you started this?
Not unless I'm required to by a coach.
Which is also a sad thing. So we'll stop there. Thanks for your time.